Few agencies are as shrouded in mystery as Pakistan's Inter-Services Intelligence, or ISI. Operating in the shadows, the ISI has shaped Pakistan's destiny since its inception. From South Asia's battlefields to global terrorism, the ISI is a key player. Its influence extends beyond intelligence gathering. It impacts politics, foreign policy, and society. This essay explores the ISI's origins, evolution, and impact. The ISI's roots can be traced back to the tumultuous birth of Pakistan in 1947. The partition of British India into India and Pakistan was a bloody and chaotic affair. Pakistan's fledgling military found itself ill-equipped to gather intelligence on its new neighbor and rival, India. Recognizing this critical vulnerability, Pakistan's leadership established the ISI in 1948. The agency's primary objective was to collect and analyze intelligence on India and to safeguard Pakistan's national security. In its early years, the ISI was a relatively small organization. It focused on building its capabilities and recruiting a network of informants. The First Indo-Pak War in 1947-48 over the disputed region of Kashmir solidified the ISI's importance. This marked the beginning of the ISI's transformation into the powerful and often feared agency it is today. The ISI's history is deeply intertwined with the turbulent relationship between India and Pakistan. The two nations have fought 3 major wars since independence, and the ISI has been a central player in each conflict. During the 1965 Indo-Pak War, the ISI provided crucial intelligence to the Pakistani military. This intelligence helped Pakistan defend its territory against Indian advances. However, it was during the 1971 war, which led to the creation of Bangladesh, that the ISI's limitations became apparent. India's intelligence agencies outmaneuvered the ISI, contributing to Pakistan's defeat. The 1971 war was a watershed moment for the ISI. It forced the agency to re-evaluate its strategies and adapt to a changing geopolitical landscape. The ISI learned valuable lessons from its failures in 1971.
Section 4. From Cold War to Global War. Adapting to new threats. The 1980s marked a turning point for the ISI. The Soviet invasion of Afghanistan in 1979 presented both a challenge and an opportunity.
Pakistan, with its proximity to Afghanistan, became a frontline state in the Cold War. The ISI found itself at the center of a complex geopolitical game. With American support, the ISI played a critical role in arming and training Afghan Mujahideen fighters.
The ISI's support for the Afghan resistance movement proved highly effective. It helped to bog down the Soviet military and eventually contributed to their withdrawal from Afghanistan. However, the ISI's involvement in Afghanistan had unintended consequences.
The agency's support for certain Mujahideen groups, particularly the Haqqani network, would come back to haunt Pakistan years later.
Section 5. The ISI and Regional Stability. A double-edged sword? The ISI's role in regional stability is a subject of intense debate. Proponents argue that the agency is a vital force for stability in a volatile region. They point to the ISI's counterterrorism efforts and its role in combating extremism.
Indeed, the ISI has played a key role in disrupting terrorist plots and apprehending high-value targets. However, critics argue that the ISI is a destabilizing force. They accuse the agency of playing a double game, supporting certain militant groups while cracking down on others.
The ISI's alleged links to groups like the Haqqani network and Lashkar-e-Taiba have drawn international condemnation. These groups have been responsible for numerous attacks in India and Afghanistan.
The ISI operates in a challenging environment, facing threats from multiple sources. This duality has made the ISI a target of both praise and criticism.
Section 6. Inside the ISI structure, operations and reach. The ISI is a highly secretive organization, and its inner workings are largely unknown to the outside world. However, it is believed to be structured along the lines of other major intelligence agencies, with divisions responsible for different areas of operation.
These divisions likely include Internal security, focusing on domestic threats, including separatist movements and political extremism. External intelligence, gathering intelligence on foreign countries, particularly India and Afghanistan. Counterintelligence, protecting Pakistan from foreign espionage and infiltration. And covert operations, conducting clandestine operations including sabotage, propaganda, and support for insurgent groups.
The ISI's reach extends far beyond Pakistan's borders. The agency has a vast network of informants and agents operating throughout South Asia and the Middle East.
Section 7. Controversy and Criticism. The Dark Side of the ISI. The ISI has been at the center of numerous controversies throughout its history. One of the most persistent accusations is that the agency is a state within a state, operating with little accountability and wielding undue influence over Pakistani politics.
Critics point to the ISI's alleged role in rigging elections, propping up favored politicians, and silencing dissent. The ISI has also been accused of human rights abuses. There have been credible reports of the agency being involved in torture, extrajudicial killings, and enforced disappearances. These accusations have tarnished the ISI's reputation and strained Pakistan's relations with the international community.
Despite these controversies, the ISI remains a powerful and influential institution within Pakistan. Its vast intelligence network, its close ties to the military, and its ability to shape public opinion give the agency significant leverage.